Hey there, it's the Machine of Nonsense, episode 120, right? I think it's 120. Pretty sure it's 120. I'm your host. Yeah, I'm your host, Eric, joined as always by Kayla.
Hey.
And we've got three more awesome podcasters on today. Aaron's with us.
Hello.
Mike's with us.
Hey there.
And I don't know if I'm going to consider you a special guest still anymore, D. I think this is your third time on the pod. D's with us.
We dropped the special. Now he's just a guest.
Yeah.
Just guest.
Yeah. Contributor, Demetrius, I think.
It's like Thanksgiving and he won't stop the conversation.
There's tiers. Like, eventually you'll just be a full-on member of the pod. But right now you're contributor, D. And then... maybe on 6 you become like a level 2 contributor, something like that. I don't know. I haven't worked out the tiers yet, but it's March. It's the tail end of March, but that doesn't mean much because we're still celebrating Women's History Month. I called it Women's History International, so I really fucked up on the last pod trying to come up with what this month was called. So listen to 119. Mike called me out on it really well, but we thought we'd have a pod celebrating our favorite women of pop culture. So we're going to play the legally distinct quiz show game, Women's History Month edition, later on. But first, it's been a minute since we've podded together. Contributor D, how about you start it off? What you been checking out lately? What you been watching? What you been playing?
Actually, I've been watching Shadow and Bone.
Ooh, the Netflix show?
Yeah, it's got some flair to it. It's got some things I like in it. The sound design, the acting, like it's up there. The quality's there, and the story is really good too. It's got like this very like old world, like sort of like I don't even know how to describe it. It's got a good, like, magic system, too. There's magic in there. Spoilers, my bad.
Are there shadows and or bones in...
Actually, yes. There's plenty of shadows, and there's references to bones. I haven't seen any bones. I'm a little bone-deprived so far, but they've mentioned bones.
So it's not an HBO Max.
Hey...
How are the relationships, the ships, if you will? I've heard people complaining about them.
Then they're wrong because they're all great.
All right.
I'm a sucker for sprinkled romance. They ain't sprinkling. They season the whole show with romance.
Cool. See, cool. I wanted to ask if it was weirdly inappropriate sexual stuff. Is it romance I can get down with? I love me some romance, but is it like everybody's of age and...
Yeah, everybody's of age.
Okay.
It's there's times when it's lewd, but the focus is really like on the story. It's been very consistent. Let me put it this way, Kayla. I'm watching it with my daughters, preteen teenagers, and I don't feel uncomfortable doing that.
Perfect. I love it. Okay. I'm going to watch it.
Nice. It's in its second season, right? Are you like caught up at this point? Or?
I'm in. We're about more than halfway through the first season now. Okay. My daughter's already watched all the way through to season 2. She put me onto this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just looked intriguing.
Yeah, I was interested to watch it, and she kind of final push there.
Nice. Anything else you've been up to?
I just beat Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nice. The original, right?
Yeah, the OG. I hadn't touched it, and I finally checked that one off there.
Really good, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, like delightfully so. Pleasantly surprised at how good.
Yeah. The second one's pretty much the same game, so to continue with
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to take that.
It's fun. They just same thing.
Some good Lance Reddick up in there. I like that.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Lance Reddick. Yeah.
Man, I love him.
Can they even make a sequel now?
I don't know. He
Was his stuff good though? I'm sorry. Like R.I.P.
I like it.
Dude.
The writing of his acting was good.
I like the mystery. I wanted to know what his deal was, like
Yeah,
the
I
whole
did too.
time. You know,
It
like
was mysterious.
because
But it turns out his deal wasn't that. Was really predictable. I don't want to ruin it for Demetrius, but
Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to be vague. I don't know. The modern day stuff and within that game never jived with me. I was all the
it's in the future, sir.
The present in game. That's why I said that. I said it.
Yeah, I did find myself like at a certain point I was like, yo, all this stuff going on like with the initial stuff, like that was interesting. And then I got less interested about what was happening in like the present time as I got closer to
Shut up.
but the present time of our time, but the future of
this is why
timeline.
this is why numbers help. They should have just put more numbers in there.
Oh.
0.
Well, they do. They
That's
do, my
right.
friend. If you
No.
want numbers, play Forbidden West. Yes.
Oh, I just started that. Yeah.
Oh,
I
can't wait.
just saw a thing for the new expansion. Like I think I'm like too far removed to play it though. Like
it's been
I'm
a
not
minute.
I'm not gonna be good anymore. Like
Damn.
I think it's an easy game to.
Buck up, cowboy.
They make it fun.
but
like
by the end of that, I was like
done.
I was barely getting hit. I was just killing things left and right. That those giant like dinosaur versions. Like
Get back on that bike.
it's gonna take me another 100 hours.
I'm worried about that with Elden Ring stuff too.
Oh
That'd
yeah.
be-
I don't think I can ever go back to Elden Ring.
Tough.
What?
budget.
Why?
I put too much time in it.
He's
like
disconnected.
and now I'm disconnected. I'll
There's
suck
games
at it.
that Aaron plays every year, and
Tarnish,
there's
they're calling
games
you.
that Aaron plays once and he's done.
There's games Aaron
Horizon
plays
was
once
that
a
game
month.
for me. Forbidden
Right.
West was that game.
I'm back to playing Wrath of the Righteous because I wanted to play as a different class.
The hell is
So I
Wrath of
started-
the Righteous?
It's a Pathfinder game. It's a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it like a game?
Yeah. It's like turn-based. You level up. Everything's based on the Pathfinder rule system. So good.
Nice.
It's way better
rolled-
than Kingmaker, which was the one before.
So bad at those games.
I
I
rolled
tried
a
like
55.
Divinity.
Oh, I love Divinity.
Right,
Um,
right.
Yeah, and then there were these old ones I used to play a lot. There was Pool of Radiance and Temple of Elemental Evil, which were amazing. They were based on... They're old enough to be based on Dungeons & Dragons. I think the one was like 1.5 and the other one was 3 or 3.5. But they follow the rules, the level up system. It's really cool. You can be like whatever class. You can be evil, all of that stuff. It's really cool. Those games are a lot of fun.
Wow.
That's why I keep playing it. Instead of like other newer games.
So is that the whole of your games right now? Dungeons and Dragons?
I guess, yeah. I finished everything I'm gonna do with Hogwarts for now, at least, until they fucking fix the thing so I can get platinum. Those fucking they won't let me get the achievement. I found them all, but I can't have the achievement because they suck.
That blows. That's happened to me before too, and that just deflates any
Right,
will
there's
to
so
play. Go
there's
back
so many
to it or
collectibles.
anything. Like,
There's like 604 collectibles in that game. I
yeah.
found them all. System says I found 602. It's so fucking frustrating.
Will it even
Um,
feel good though if like one day you just turn on your PlayStation and there's a patch there and it's like, oh well, okay, cool, little
done it.
icon. Yeah, you done it. Like,
It's gonna feel
Just
goddamn
like-
fantastic.
oh, okay.
Just getting all the notifications coming in.
And then I tried to play Sonic a little. My son got it for Christmas. It's boring.
Sonic?
yeah,
the
Owen
Sonic
didn't
Frontiers.
stick with it either.
It's there's the really cool like puzzles, but you're like basically in a big field with a bunch of like individual puzzles. Like this isn't open world.
Are you playing on Switch?
I was playing on the PS5.
Okay, the Switch one is pretty rough. And
I imagine, yeah.
I think Owen, he just like I asked him the other day, like, what's up with that? You didn't like it? He's like, it's graphic-y, it's glitchy.
It's like, I love the term graphic-y. That's fun.
Right. I hate graphic-y games. I only play like radio games, like the Blob. Other than that, I've been watching stuff. We just watched last night or the night before. There's Something Wrong with the Children, and it's really good. I mean, it's not like amazing. It's not like amazing, but it's those are the creepiest fucking kids. They're even if they were 100% fine, like before they got creepy, I'm like, oh, those kids are creepy.
Cool.
I'm like that with most kids, man.
Yeah, same. Understandable.
There's like, and horror movies have been like that lately. We've been watching like that movie. All the characters in it are so likable because the goal with horror movies is the first quarter of the movie, everything, perfect life, the whole setup, and it nails the. I would watch a show just about these people where horror things don't happen to them. So like the writing is really good and the chemistry is really good. We also watched Missing, which is the sequel to what was it? Searching was the other one.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Not as good as Searching. Still pretty good. It's a reach though. It's one of those where they know it's all about figuring it out in the end, so they made it super convoluted and cheap. But getting there is pretty good. There's some characters that are great in that, and I think if I knew more about Apple products, I'd like it more because clearly that's the only way to make this type of movie work is how everything ties into each other. But
it's great ecosystem, Aaron. We'll get you on. We'll get you on the Apple ecosystem.
I can't afford it.
It is hard being a household on two different ones. It is.
Well, we've got all. The rest of us have like Android phones, and then we've got I'm not going to say her name, Amazon, and then my daughter's got an iPhone because when we were getting them phones. Oh shit! Right. He can have all my stuff. I need somebody to when I tell it to tell me that I need onions on my phone. So and it works. So that's. Dig it. Jeffrey Bezos can have all my information.
I got one in the kitchen. Love it. Great speaker.
You got an onion, or you got a?
Both actually. Yeah. Both. See, but I can yell onion, and that's fine. It's not going to turn on anyone's devices or anything. Kayla, we've been checking out a lot lately. What? Go down the list. Just you bullet pointed for me.
Let's try that. We finished Hogwarts and moved on to Atomic Heart and finished that and moved on to Resident Evil 4. I've been watching The Good Place. We've been watching The Bad Batch and Mandalorian and
Ted Lasso.
And Ted Lasso. Those last four things all come out on Wednesdays. It's a crazy day.
Yeah,
that's today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm caught up on Mandalorian.
What are you gonna do?
And I'm already scratching at the neck for some Resident Evil 4. We're here instead of doing
playing
that.
More Resident Evil 4.
Damn, Leon looking good in this. So
see, I like the original better.
I do too. Leon is just a girl can swoon.
What a game though.
And men.
Right. Not just girls. We're all swooning, okay? Just because it's your month.
But it is fun though. But bullet points. We're back to bullet points.
I think you hit everything.
We didn't talk about any movies because we've seen a movie the other day. John Wick
4.
Oh yeah.
The best movie.
I've also seen the John Wick.
Aaron, you were gonna say something?
Oh, I was just saying what you guys thought of the boss fight at the end of Hogwarts.
I liked the boss fight at the end of Hogwarts. We haven't gone back and played I haven't finished a couple of things, but I liked the boss.
Right, but doesn't it give you the feel the rest of the game could have been improved by having, like, you do dungeon crawls in this game.
It was very different. And if there was a boss in a dungeon, yeah, the Guardian part is like some of my favorite parts of it.
Yeah, it would have been fantastic. Instead, you get to the end of the dungeon, and the end of every dungeon is just fighting swarms, and that's it. I think a cool boss here and there would have made the game a lot more fun to explore, especially if there were like side quest bosses that weren't for the main story. But
I mean, I would say
go back to Elden Ring.
Hey,
I like the story existing.
My friend.
What story? What?
Right, exactly. But no. So yeah, Hogwarts was cool. I liked that final boss. I liked that it was unique. I thought it was real cool. I didn't fight it, but I was watching Kayla, and it looked really cool. They got such an awesome world to explore. That, you know, it felt like a first offering, like Hogwarts in general. Like let's see what they do in a sequel or expansion or something like that.
Appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, I would just say, like, the combat is some of the most fun part of it, but you get overpowered really easily, and the boss at the end is finally like I get to actually use all these spells that I have built up for more than like one run through on like a goblin camp, and everybody's dead, so you don't get to continue the fight very often until the end.
Yeah.
Poor goblins.
You mentioned
kill them.
No, what were you saying, Mike?
I was saying, like, as far as like a sequel, like I think they've already talked about it being in the works. Like, this is too successful to not make a sequel, really. But like, so much of the game is exploring Hogwarts. Like, what are they gonna do? It's a castle that's 1,000 years old. Are they gonna pretend there's more to explore? I don't.
There's other castles. There's other schools.
It's like, you didn't see the pool house.
The guest room.
I bet it's sick though, man. Like,
right. Diving board.
Look like
basketball
hoops are fucking pools.
Right. There's a lot of cool stuff. Like, I like. There's a lot of throwbacks to the books. I like in the one story when you kill a troll. He says something about like it making you better friends, which was like almost word for word the end of the Halloween chapter in the first Harry Potter book. But
nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mentioned Atomic Heart, Kayla, and I don't want to talk about it too much here because I think it's spawned an entire episode idea in my head. So spoilers for a future episode of this podcast. The most 7 things of all time, because that is a very 7 out of 10 game. It's like the most 7 out of 10 game I've ever played. And I want to have a discussion about like the most 7 out of 10 movies, shows, and video games of all time because Atomic Heart is that. They took some really big swings and hit on a couple of them, and that was Atomic Heart. But John Wick 4. Okay, that is not a 7. That is a
tell me about it.
That is an everything. I think it's my favorite action movie of all time at this point. I'm still basking in the glow. It's still been however many days since we've seen it, a week at this point or something. But I think it's the best action movie I've ever seen. It's definitely the most action movie I've ever seen.
It is
the action movie.
Yeah.
You can say that, however, I didn't get no action out of my well, I'll stop there. This area doesn't have action.
Right, yeah, I remember you being disappointed about one aspect of that.
One thing. But
Donnie Yen, the god. Oh man. Jeez.
Great Donnie Yen.
So much of it was just thrilling.
Yeah.
Just man, I want to go to Paris and just shoot dudes. That's what I want to do with the rest of my life.
Got a little sleepy at parts. I got a little.
I don't know.
There's some dialogue in the film that's like, man, they've been talking for a long time here.
I don't know what movie you saw. Keanu Reeves said 360 words in that entire movie in like a 3-hour movie. That's the count on Keanu Reeves.
Bill Skarsgård, God bless him, he says like the rest of the script is and he's doing a very good accent in the film, and you really got to pay attention to the accent to understand really what he's saying all the time, because they're mentioning like fucking cities in Paris and shit, and he's pronouncing it the most fucking French way possible, and I don't know.
But does it matter? Come on.
I'm just saying it's a little bloated. It didn't have to be 3 hours.
Oh, I wanted 4. Give me that.
John Wick 4.
I will say I did not want 4 hours of it. But
give me the Babylon John Wick 4 double feature. I'll just have a heart attack. I'll just die. I will just die in the movie theater because, man.
I do want John Wick in Hollywood now. I do want him running down fucking Hollywood. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. RE4 though, that's the big one right now, the Resident Evil 4 remake. Mike, you have it in your background there on pause. As Kayla said, we've got ours on pause upstairs as well, just waiting to be played. What are you thinking, Mike?
It's really good. It's it surprises me all the time. It's a comforting blanket at times. It has a really good mix for me, a diehard fan of that original game. I think they've knocked it out of the park so far. I think I'm probably halfway-ish at this point. I'm in the castle. I'm playing on hardcore. The castle is kicking my ass a lot. Village was kind of like, I felt like really comfortable, I guess. Like I had a lot of supplies. Castle, I have nothing. I got nothing right now. And it's great. I don't know. I love it. What do you guys think?
Question. Real quick, how many guns do you carry on you?
3.
3 guns, Eric. 3 guns.
The correct answer is all of them. All of the guns you should
That's
carry.
A strategy. I've never fucked with that.
I have 6 guns.
I'm lean.
However many you can have.
Lean Leon, baby.
Those are the guns I have. I have yet to purchase the Magnum, so there's probably a 7th gun, but I'll get it eventually.
I'm hoping that I'm banking on finding one. So I hope to find. I'm not going to buy one.
Every time they've like changed something, I've thought of you, Mike, because I'm like, man, Mike's probably loving this right now because you've played that game how many times, like through?
Probably 10
times. Yeah, I've played it. I think
fully.
3 at this point, back to front. And I have a real like strong kind of memory of the big beats of the game, but I don't know it like the back of my hand or anything. But I can notice like, oh yeah, this didn't happen. This is new, and I'm like, man, this is probably bringing Mike so much joy as like a super fan of that. Oh, game.
It's really good. There's only small nitpicky stuff I can have with it, like specific rooms, like not even just areas, like very specific things that I could nitpick at, and I will when we talk about it more deeply.
Indeed.
But yeah, I love it so far, for sure.
Question.
Yes.
How's your suplex game?
I'm not doing a lot of it, honestly.
That's
I am in the area where I can do that, but I'm using the Red 9, and I can usually shoot him in the head once, and if it's a melee, the kick, I usually hear that neck snap, and they're out. So I don't need to do, and the kick can take out crowds. So I'm
really,
it's really good crowd control, and I need it. It can make the shield guys drop a shield if they're in the radius of it. Like, I love it.
I will say I never used any of the melee stuff, rarely used the knife or the kick in the original version of the game, and I've learned to use them quite a bit in this version. I think it feels more rewarding, like you said, the crowd control aspect of it. The knife just feels like it it stuns them a lot better and like actually like feels weighty in a way that I never felt that it did in the original. And it just all feels useful.
Do you think it's the quick swap of it?
I guess so.
That really helps.
Maybe.
I constantly tell Eric, like, because Eric likes to shoot. He likes shooty bang bang. And I'm always like, stab him. Like, he is on you. Why are you trying to?
And every time I do it, it feels good. It's the right like decision.
Yeah. And then,
I'm using my knife constantly. Yeah. I'm not very good at parrying, but I am.
No.
If a dude's down and they start shaking, I'm R2ing as quickly as I can to shiv them so they don't like pop back up.
That feels so good. The like stealth kills and stuff is a cool little addition. I think it's the definitive version for me. I mean, I was never as high on RE4 as like you, but I think this maybe is bringing me closer into the fold of RE4 because it's I don't know, it's up there already on this this great game year already. It's fantastic. Poor Dead Space remake. I don't know if it's holding the same weight at this point. Before we get to the game, anything else? Any final thoughts?
Is anyone gonna check out that Dungeons and Dragons movie?
Yeah, that comes out in a couple days?
Friday.
My kids really want to see it too, so we'll probably all go see it.
What movie is that?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I do want to see that.
It's the most Chris Pine movie. We watched a trailer for it. It was a very weird trailer in front of. I don't think it was John Wick. Was it John Wick? Maybe.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw it too.
Where it was like, quotes, like weird pull quotes from various things and
writers.
It was interesting. Yeah. What an interesting thing. I think I'm gonna like the tone of it. It seems like it's really going for that Guardians of the Galaxy, like just irreverent, fun, buddy comedy thing, and I'm into it. I'm into that. Don't know the first thing about Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't know that I need to. So,
okay. I might go see that like Sunday or something.
Hell yeah,
we'll see.
You know what?
I've been playing Chia though.
Ooh, that's topical, right?
I gotta give Chia like its due because when I was installing Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 4 was finished installing for like an hour, and I kept playing Chia. But that game's kind of special, man. It's really, I really love it. I haven't gone back to it in a few days, but it is just like this really fun Breath of the Wild like meets Mario Odyssey, then meets like Spider-Man because there's urban areas too, and you're just climbing up walls like you're Spider-Man at times, and it's really funny.
Man.
And I just love it. It's on like the PlayStation Premium like subscription thing. So if you have that, it's free. Download it, try it. It's really good.
I love that they're getting day and date stuff. That's awesome. Like that, it feels more like Game Pass. And I like that.
Yeah. April's gonna have another one too with
Meet Your Maker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh.
They're getting that Tales of Iron game I fell in love with and never played like 3 years ago as well. So
really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that on the April podcast coming up. For now,
one more thing.
Oh, one more.
I saw Knock at the Cabin finally.
Okay.
And loved it. I really loved it.
Loved it.
Did
nice.
you?
I did. I saw it. It was on Peacock. I was like, we were trying, like, we're doing the nightly, like, what are we going to watch? Let's try to find something. And that was on Peacock and jumped on it immediately. And I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Batista, so good, I thought.
Yeah, he's such a good actor. The acting by everybody is done so well. Megan and I were talking about, because you see some of this in the trailer too, so I don't think it's like a spoiler, but so much of the movie is like the movie trying to convince you. Like, it's almost like meta in the way where you have to decide if it's real or not. and they're giving you clues and stuff, and it's that part of that aspect of it's really good. It's almost like you're a part of it too because they have to decide if it's real to do what's right to save everybody and all that. You see that in the trailer, but you at the same time watching it, you kind of have to be like, well, is it real? Because how this is, and it's pretty good. That part of it's really well done.
In my house.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, Shyamalan still got his fastball, I think, after all these years.
It's very Shyamalan in the new age.
Let's play
one more thing. No, I'm kidding.
He did it. He did the thing, guys.
One more thing.
Mike does not want to play the game about women. He said, no women. We're playing the legally distinct. We're playing the
2 more days.
I keep doing it. We're playing the legally distinct Women's History Month quiz show game. It's March. It's the ass end of March, but we're slipping it in. We love women here, right, Kayla? Right?
Phrasing.
Don't say we're slipping it in. We love
phrasing.
No.
And ass slipping it in were those last 4 words.
Eric, so many ways, Bill Cosby. Jesus Christ.
Eric's very problematic on this one.
Let's try this one again. We're playing the legally distinct Women's History Month quiz show game. That's right, America's favorite game. This time, all about Women's History Month. It's all of our favorite women creators, actors, and characters from pop culture, from video games, movies, and TV shows. So Kayla, I think they already know how to play. These are veterans of the game, so let's go ahead.
Rematch, right?
This is a rematch. You're right. Let's go ahead and boot up that game, Kayla, and show them the categories.
I'm working on that right now.
Heck yeah.
I can sense Mike has switched to competitive mode.
That's my secret, Cap.
He's always in competitive mode.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch the stream. Damn it, competitive mode.
The stream is paused.
Yeah.
You can go be competitive on your own.
Says the stream is paused.
Oh no.
You've paused the stream.
This seems right. You start up on ranked.
Now you're dreaming the Discord.
I don't know why it's not
like
going
the Twilight Zone.
I just got
that was cool. Let's go back to that.
Right. Just look into the one frame forever.
Look into the void.
It wasn't available.
Oh no.
Hey.
Yeah.
My face isn't on this one.
There it is. So, Aaron, you get to go first in the legally distinct Women's History Month quiz show game. The categories available to you guys are award winners, coming of age tales, droll dame duos, the final girl, sitcom mom, and gamer girls. So gamer girls is all the women of video games. Sitcom mom, I think you guys can figure that one out. It's sitcom moms. The final girl, this is a horror-themed category. Droll dame duos are funny lady duos. Coming of age tales, those are coming of age tales featuring women. And award winners are trying to say Michael Schwimmer there. Award winners, that's a category of female award winners. None of them being David Schwimmer. Aaron, you get to start us off. There are 2 nonsense numerators on the board. So you will get to, if you get that one, you get to bid.
Keep them massacre multipliers, Eric.
Massacre multipliers? Yeah. I think so. Despite it not being anywhere near Halloween. I like it.
Just days.
It's always a little near Halloween.
So, Aaron, you can pick a category and an amount and start us off.
I'm going to go with Final Girl 300.
Final Girl 300.
Ooh, I like it.
While not appearing until the second Resident Evil entry, she has played a major role in 3 mainline games as well as her own side content, Separate Ways.
Mike.
Aaron.
Mike.
Who is Ada Wong?
who is Ada Wong. That is correct. Nelson on the board with 300. You now have command of the board, Mike.
Award winners for 100, please.
Ooh. Coward. Of her 11 primetime Emmy wins, only one is for Elaine Bennis.
Mike.
Aaron.
I think Mike beat him again.
Who is Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
Who is Julia Louis-Dreyfus? That's correct. Mike gets 100. And command of the board.
Awards 200, please.
Ooh, he's keeping in the same category. Having appeared in The Witcher, Marvel, Star Trek, and 007 universes, she's only the second woman of color to win the Academy Award for Best Actress.
Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Who is Michelle Yeoh?
It is Michelle Yeoh.
Topical.
Recent winner.
Let's go to Gamer Girls for 100.
Gamer Girls, 100.
Be Twitch streamers.
She's been in another castle since 1985.
D.
Mike.
D.
Who is Princess Peach?
Who is Princess Peach? That is correct. D on the board.
She was Toadstool. In that one.
Oh, D, you have command of the board.
Let's do Sitcom Mom 100.
Sitcom Mom for 100. Deborah Jo Rupp portrays this throwback mom.
Mike.
Mike.
Who is Kitty Foreman?
Who is Kitty Foreman from That 70 Show? Mike. Command of the
Sitcom
board.
Mom 200, please.
Sitcom Mom for 200. Probably was easy to remember her character's name when this country icon played a single mother for 6 years on the CW.
Aaron.
Aaron,
Reba McEntire.
in the form of a question.
It was Reba McEntire.
Aaron on the board with 200. Who is Reba McEntire? Oh.
Man of the board.
I'm going to do Final Girl 400.
Believe, Kayla, is that Nonsense Numerator?
Ah.
So
You're supposed to make a sound, Kayla.
I tried to make a sound. I was double checking.
Anti-Semitic in here.
So this goes. Here we go. I'm flipping it.
Aaron
There was a
gets-
C. There was a C sound. It was Jew.
This character's popularity and role as a medical doctor and FBI special agent is believed to have brought about an increase in the number of women pursuing careers in science, medicine, engineering, and law enforcement.
Aaron. Dr. Dana Scully.
That is correct. Oh, you didn't do
No.
it.
Who is Dr. Dana Scully?
You did it. He beat me at my own game. Oh, that's good. We didn't even do the nonsense numerator
Wow.
part,
Wasn't
so
that
it
the
doesn't really
Daily
matter.
Double thing?
Yeah, it was, but who cares?
I'm going to pick 1,000.
What is
Multiply
a
by
daily-
1,000.
What's a daily double?
Did it
What's a
just
daily
double
double?
it? It just doubled it.
It's like a hamburger, right?
He gets to pick how many points he wants to bid, but it's okay. It's
I
okay.
would like to bid them all.
Does he bid?
Which was 200.
He bids it as soon as we tell him it's the nonsense numerator, but we
I was
we
waiting
fucked it
for
up.
somebody to guide me. So
Well, the next one, you know.
anything. I
The
said,
next
I'm-
one. There is
It
one.
really was not. Yeah.
There is one
Who
nonsense
knows if
numerator
we're
in
gonna
this game.
use it?
Or you have to advocate for yourself or you don't get it.
Did Aaron get the right amount of points?
Yes, he did. Aaron got the right amount of
I
points.
pressing escape.
Oh.
Aaron commands the board.
This game is going so well.
Fixes it.
Aaron.
Final Girl 500.
Oh, this is so good. Facing off with Michael Myers since 1978, she appears in 9 out of 13 of the Halloween films.
Mike.
Aaron.
Mike,
Who is Jamie Lee Curtis?
we're looking for the character.
Oh. Damn. Nonsense. Numerator.
Anyone else?
Mrs. Myers.
All right, negative 500 for Mike. The correct answer is who is Laurie Strode? Laurie Strode. Sorry, I guess I should have said these are all characters.
That's my bad.
Hey.
That's why it was in my head. I'm like, why is this a 500? This is
Right.
It's the easiest question. Oh,
I was gonna say Jamie Lee Curtis too. I'm so happy you got there before me.
Who has control?
I think Aaron still has control.
Oh, I still get it.
Yeah.
Final Girl 200.
200. The sole human survivor of the Nostromo.
Mike. Who is Ellen Ripley?
Who is Ellen Ripley from Alien. Jones also survived.
Didn't say Sigourney. I was almost listening to Sigourney territory. Let's finish off this final girl.
The final girl, 100.
Don't say it like that. It's Women's History Month.
Let's slip into this list.
5 out of 6 ain't bad. Many have tried to take a stab at this final girl.
Aaron. Sydney Prescott. Who is Sydney Prescott?
He did it again. I didn't call him out on it.
Corrected himself. He did it right.
That was a good correction. That's a good correction.
That's funny because Stab is the movie within the movie.
It is.
Right, yeah.
That's why it was capitalized. Video viewers will get that one.
Who played her in the Stab version? I know they got Luke Wilson for...
Oh, it was Tori Spelling, right?
Oh, yeah. It was
Tori Spelling. That's real good.
I'm going to go with... Coming of Age Tales, 100.
Coming of Age Tales, 100. 1990s Northern Ireland is the backdrop for this comedic series that features music from Ace of Base, Cypress Hill, and the Cranberries.
Mike. What is Dairy Girls?
What is Dairy Girls? He got it.
Boom, it's my show now, Aaron. I take control of it.
To be fair, I don't know any music by those people, so I didn't know.
I told him he should have done Spice Girls and
let's go to the Droll Dame duos. Let's do some categories.
I can't believe you didn't even bring up Take That. There's a whole episode about them.
Mike, did you say you wanted Droll Dame duos? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I can.
Yeah.
I don't know that Mike can.
Mike?
Oh,
Mike
no.
400, please.
400?
Okay.
Before 800 or
100.
400?
100. Droll Dame duos for 100.
Or 100, sorry.
This duo has worked together for over 20 years, including hosting the Golden Globes 4 times.
Huh. I think I... No.
This is 100. I cannot pick this category.
No.
Who are Amy Poehler and Tina Fey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't pull either one of their names for some reason. I keep getting Liz Lemon. Damn it. 200. Let's fail again. Let's
Droll Dame duos for 200. Not to be confused with Michael Mann's Cops and Robbers film, The Heat stars these two in a Cops and Robbers film.
Mike. Who is Sandra Bullock and... fuck. Damn. I'm not going to get her stupid name. I mean, she's great. She's a woman and she's great. I'm out. I'm done. I don't have it.
Who are...
D?
Oh, D, sorry.
I was going to say.
Who is Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy?
Hey, D with 200. Who are Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock? It's a tight game. 700 for Aaron, 300
right?
for D. Yes, Mike loses 2. 300 for D and Mike, and 700 for Aaron. D, you have control of the board.
Do Gamer Girls for 200.
Gamer Girls, 200. Don't confuse her for the guy in green with the penchant for breaking pots.
D.
Mike.
D.
Who is Princess Zelda?
Who is Princess Zelda? From
Princesses are you going to do?
That's all princesses. It's actually gamer princesses.
I know.
Do they get other jobs in games? I don't know.
I think ruling a nation's pretty important.
What do you think princesses do?
Do Gamer Girls 300.
Gamer Girls 300. The first playable female character in fighting game history, she is often called the First Lady of fighting games.
Mike.
Mike.
Who is Chun-Li?
Who is Chun-Li from Street Fighter for 300.
But with my legs, I'm kicking instead.
Yeah, he's got big thighs, huge thighs on that guy.
The thighs.
Sitcom Mom, 300.
Sitcom Mom for 300. Katie Seagal has been a Cyclops space pilot, leader of a motorcycle gang, and an AI house, but she got her start as this mom to Kelly and Bud.
Aaron.
Who
is Peg Bundy?
Who is Peg Bundy from Married with Children?
Whew, Aaron.
I want to go Sitcom Mom for 400.
Sitcom Mom for 400. This mom has been played by 7 different actors, including Angelica Houston, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Charlize Theron.
Mike. Who is Morticia Addams?
Who is Morticia Addams? Correct. From the Addams family. Ooh, we got a barn burner, folks. Mike, control the board.
Award winners, 300.
Award winners for 300. Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson voiced the dual protagonists in this game that held the record for most Game of the Year awards with 322.
Mike.
Aaron.
Mike.
What is The Last of Us Part 2?
What is The Last of Us Part 2? That is correct. Unseated by Elden Ring, but we won't talk about
that. Man, I don't like duos because I got to remember 2 names.
You do.
It's tough. Let's do Coming of Age for 200, please.
Coming of Age for 200.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, it's the other nonsense numerator. So, Mike, you get to bid an amount up to the 1,300 that you have before you see this one.
213.
All of it.
Oh, he's doing the full nonsense numerator, folks. 1,300.
Here's the silver bullet.
Here we go. Olivia Wilde's directorial debut stars Caitlin Dever and Beanie Feldstein in a comedy that passes the Bechdel test.
What is Booksmart?
What is Booksmart? For 1,300, Mike has doubled his score, folks. That's weird. It's not letting. You might have to manually write it in. It's
200.
It's not designed for nonsense numerators.
It was too smart. It was trying to do the 2s.
Too smart.
No, it was Booksmart.
Hey, Mike.
Mike has
Sitcom Mom, 500.
Sitcom Mom. The matriarch of 742 Evergreen Terrace.
Aaron.
Marge
Simpson. Who is Marge Simpson?
Hey, he got it. Who is Marge Simpson? 500. Nice.
Not gonna know any of the rest of these. Gamer Girls 400. I feel weird saying that.
Gamer Women.
Gamer Women.
Oh. It's a full-time job being the Federal Bureau of Control's newest director.
Mike. Who is Jesse McFadden? McFadden?
Any other guesses? Negative 400 for Mike. He was so close. Jesse Faden. You made her
Faden. I thought it was
Irish.
It makes sense. Red hair.
Oh, it's really good. It's really
good. Tatar, Mr. Director.
Oh, that's Jesse Buckley, right? Jesse Buckley Faden.
In the movie,
like a pirate.
In the movie.
Oh boy, Mike, you somehow still have command of the board.
I don't think I have command of the board. I think Aaron.
Oh, no, it was Aaron. I apologize. Aaron, you have command of the board.
Gamer women, remember?
I'd like to go with the gamer women, please.
We stand with the gamer women. Right?
We do. For
You have to spell with a Z.
500,
And
yeah, you just usually say it.
This video game Hall of Famer has been portrayed in film by 2 Oscar winners.
Aaron, who is Lara Croft?
Correct. Who is Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, played by Angelina Jolie and Alicia Vikander. Aaron, you have command of the board.
Still me. Oh God, I really don't know. Coming of Age Tales 300.
Coming of Age Tales 300. Oh, that's good. Adapted to film 7 times, the characters have been brought to life by the likes of Katharine Hepburn, Elizabeth Taylor, Winona Ryder, and Florence Pugh.
Mike.
What
is Little Women?
What is Little Women?
Who are the Little Women?
The Little Gamer Girls.
Stop stealing my future categories.
Troll Dame Duos for 300.
Troll Dame Duos, 300. Friends before their time on Saturday Night Live, this duo appeared in MacGruber in 2010, a year before starring in a much more successful female-led comedy.
Oh, man.
Huh.
I got one of the names. I can't. Mike. Who are Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph?
Man, even with the good grammar, look at him. Who are Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig?
He said who is? She loses.
I could not remember Maya Rudolph. I just kept saying Kristen Wiig in my head like over and over.
Maya Rudolph.
Award winners for 400.
Award winners for 400. The most recent EGOT winner, she has won both an Oscar and a Tony for the same role in Fences.
Mike.
Who
is Viola Davis?
She's won for Fences, How to Get Away with Murder, and Finding Me are the roles.
I want to make a nice little small pyramid here. Dame Duos 400.
Ooh, I like it.
Troll Dame Duos 400.
Indeed. Ricky Lindholm and Kate Micucci have released 3 albums, a full-length comedy special, and starred in a TV series under this name.
Mike.
Who
are Garfunkel and Oates?
Funny ladies.
Pregnant women aren't the only ones that are smug.
Coming of Age Tales 500.
Oh no, the top of the pyramid. Coming of Age Tales 500. Oh, the bottom of the pyramid.
Jenga.
Emma Stone shot 14 hours of webcam footage, including her audition for the role of Olive in this film.
Mike? What is La La Land?
Any other guesses? That's it. First starring role in Easy A. What is Easy A? She shot her audition tape on webcam, and they liked her. And then she shot 14 more hours of webcam footage during the...
her webcam a lot.
She's on her webcam a lot. Good movie. Easy A. Mike, you still have command of the board?
I don't know. I knew her name wasn't Olive in La La Land, but, you know.
I was going to say Superbad, and I know that's not her name in Superbad.
Yeah, no.
Award winners for 500, please.
Award winners for 500. Despite winning 2 Oscars, a Tony, and an additional Emmy, she might be best known for her other 2 Primetime Emmy performances in American Horror Story. Won a lot of awards, this lady.
Mike? Who is Jessica Lange?
Ooh, nice. He got it. Who is Jessica Lange?
I was gonna say, surely Lady Gaga has not won that.
I was thinking the same thing, Aaron.
She's kind of getting up there. She's got like an
She's
Oscar, a Grammy.
She's about to be Harley Quinn, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica Lange?
Jessica
I'd
Lange.
watch Jessica Lange
I'd
as
watch
Harley
it.
Quinn. Yeah,
I'd watch it. I'd watch it.
Two
Coming
more
of
on the
age
board.
tales for 400.
Coming of age tales 400. This Showtime hit is more Lord of the Flies than a type of bee.
Mike,
What
is Yellow Jackets?
What is Yellow Jackets?
I've also been watching that. I didn't say it during my
I figured you might have been. Mike got Dairy Girls and Yellow Jackets from you, Aaron. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm not gonna talk to him anymore.
Oh, the final one, 500 and Droll Dame Duos. Netflix's longest-running original series at 7 seasons stars Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda, who both get divorced when they learn that their husbands are in love with each other.
Aaron,
What
is Grace and Frankie?
What is Grace and Frankie for 500? Very nice.
That's a really good show. I've only seen the first 2 seasons, but it's really good.
No, you got 5 more to check out. That's the end of regular Legally Distinct Women's History Month quiz show game, but we've got a final round for you folks. Kayla, let me share my screen.
Don't do it. It's Women's Month, not Eric's month.
Gotta also remember how to share my screen. There we go. Oh no, I'm gonna do the thing with where the podcast shows like crazy like that. You guys seeing the category for final Legally Distinct quiz show game? No. Okay, good. I shared my screen wrong. That's good.
Good.
That means
I'm having a little bit of an issue, but I'm getting through it.
Story of my life.
It won't let me it keeps asking me how'd the stream go, and it won't let me click on any of that.
Well, how did the stream go? Tell them, please. Tell them.
Are these adult Disney movies?
Yes, these are adult Disney movies. Mike, I think I could probably just read you out the category, probably, if because it's 2 words. It is Disney movies. So now you guys have to bid any amount up to the amount of points you have. Remind them how many points they have, Kayla.
Right. No.
Hold on. Man, do you remember how many?
I think I have 2,000.
Mike had 4,000, Aaron had 25,000, and D had 500.
Ooh, 25,000.
2,500. It was 4,000, 2,500, and 500, right?
That's not what she said.
You guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, go to sleep.
It's really weird because Discord is gone and closed, but I could still hear you guys and talk to
We
you.
can still see you and everything.
We can see you and everything, yeah.
I don't see anything with Discord right
Oh,
now.
God. Well, you're going to have to bid to me, Mike. You're going to have to send me a bid.
Gosh. Might have to message you on my phone, I suppose.
That works. I got my phone in my pocket. That works. Disney movies is the category.
All right, I sent you my bid.
Okay, I got it. Oh,
that works.
it's an okay bid.
I can't figure it. Hold on.
This is going swimmingly. I love it.
I think I can do it like this.
What's happening here?
All right, I have the bids in. I will reveal with a screenplay by Rita Show. This is the first Disney movie written by an Asian American woman. I will do the music now, and you guys can send me your answers. With a screenplay by Rita Show. This is the first Disney movie written by an Asian American woman.
There's like a child Royal Rumble happening outside of this room. I can hear it.
We can't hear it, so that's good.
Things are happening.
My kids
They're at school.
My kids are in Michigan. I don't got anything going on.
Oh my!
Sent them to 8 Mile.
It's time to learn some things.
Just need I think okay, we have all our contestants in. We'll start with D. He had 500 to spend here. He bet it all. He bet the whole house here, and he said, "What is Raya?" for Raya and the Last Dragon. That is incorrect. So D, you will be leaving just with your contributor badge. We're gonna send you a badge that says you're a Machine and Nonsense contributor.
Participation trophies.
Yes.
I'll add it
Aaron.
to my wall. My wall.
Oh, I love Aaron's response here. He also bet 500 out of his 2,500, not 25,000.
25,000.
He said, "What is Raya?" And he didn't say what is. He just put Raya and the Last Dragon.
I put a question mark.
Aaron.
I put a question mark. It's a question.
It's just as incorrect, but he also hopes that guest isn't racist. So that's very nice of him. Mike had to text me his, and he went with Turning Red. You guys, he bet 4,000. He bet 4,000.
Does he even have 4,000?
And it's the entire amount, and it's not Turning Red either, folks. It is Mulan. Mulan. So Aaron is the winner with 2,000 points because D and Mike both busted with 0. Aaron, how does it feel? How does it feel to unseat Mike as the champ of Legally Distinct Quiz Show Game?
Feels pretty good.
Feels like you love women, right? Like you love
and
respect women.
Girls in yellow jackets.
I'm better than him. That's all that needs to be said. I know so much more about pop culture than Mike.
Oh,
it's like he's never even seen VH1.
Take it back, you son of a pig.
Oh, that's so good. Before we get out of here, I think it's a good time to get our running total on the video game draft. A lot of titles have been coming out lately. We got RE4 on the board now. Let's take a look at the running totals that we have.
Did that hold at 92?
Well, I'll give you the answer in just a second, Mike.
No.
Aaron's team... The Sauntering Xenomorphs scored 84 for Hogwarts Legacy, 81 for Like a Dragon Ishin, Fire Emblem Engage with 81, and Destiny Lightfall was a 71 for a total fantasy score of 36 at this point. Aaron's doing some work. Mike, the Quadruple Triad, Metroid Prime Remastered, one game released, 94, good for 28 fantasy points at this point. Quite good. The high watermark for everyone at this point. Uncharted Territory, Kayla's team. Resident Evil 4 Remake sitting at a 92. Dead Space Remake sitting at an 89, and we don't need to talk about Forspoken. So the total fantasy points for Kayla are 41, and my team, Skitch and Fox Mulder, Atomic Heart was a 74, the most 74 of any game.
Just a solid 74.
MLB The Show 23 sitting at a solid 80. I've played about an hour of that so far, and so far it's about an 80. Octopath Traveler 2 at an 85. So my total points are 29. So once again, our current scores are 40 for Kayla, 36 for Aaron, 29 for myself, and 28 for Mike so far. Only one game is released for Mike. I've had 3, so has Kayla, and Aaron has had 4 so far. The projected points at this point have Mike winning this game at 106 points. Me with 103 in second. 100 for Kayla and 79 for Aaron, but it's anybody's game at this point. We got a lot of games still
Wait on Jedi
to
Survivor.
release.
Come on, Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor.
Be a big one.
That Fire Emblem game was horrible. They shouldn't have got the points I got. So
Oh, wow.
it's not good.
Damn. What's coming? Burning Shores coming soon.
My pick, yes. Very excited
I think
for
my
that.
next one would be Redfall. That's not till May. But I got Redfall and then Zelda.
Yeah, let's look
kind
at
of back
the
there.
upcoming release calendar. I should have brought that up in the first place. Yeah, the upcoming games are two of mine. We got Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores and Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, both in April. Dead Island 2 for Kayla, also coming in April. Jedi Survivor at the end of April for Aaron. And then in May, we got Redfall and Tears of the Kingdom, both for Mike. So we got a lot coming up pretty soon. In fact, we'll be talking all about what's coming up in April on our next episode. That'll be episode 121. It's going to be released a little into April, because C2E2 is coming up, folks. So,
We want a full report of that.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, give us the juicy deets.
If anyone listening ends up at C2E2, we're going to be handing out stickers. We printed out stickers for the pod, and they're pretty cool. So,
Such a good idea.
Maybe
Make
some
it
new,
rain.
Yeah, we're going to make it rain. We got a bunch of them, and hopefully we get some new listeners from that.
Stick them in the bathroom.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Every urinal in the gender-neutral bathrooms of
At eye
McCormick
level.
Place are...
I think you mean the women's bathroom. It's Women's History
Right.
Month.
You're
All
right.
the bathrooms for women. Men go outside.
No more gender
You are allowed
neutrality.
in all of them.
Guys, you have to get one into Chris Evans' hands. Like, please.
He'll hold it
I
like a
don't want-
really small shield.
I don't want a signature. Take the sticker.
Toss him at him. Maybe he'll catch one.
Pay the $1,000
Oh, gosh, Chris Evans. What a guy.
to hand that man a sticker.
Oh,
Can you please?
well, we'll see. But that
Or
was
not.
episode 120 of The Machine of Nonsense. Thank you, Dee, for coming on. Thank you, Aaron and Mike, for you're legally obligated to come on. So, thank you a little bit less than Dee. Aaron, thank you for winning. We needed a new champion, so way to go. Down with Mike. And that's it. Catch us on social media. We're on everything. Send us an email at machineofnonsense at gmail.com and leave us a voicemail, anchor.fm/machineofnonsense. We'd love to hear from you. Our next episode is what's coming up in April. That'll be me, Kayla, and Mike on that one. Happy Women's History Month. We love you, women. All of you, especially you, Kayla. You're the best.
I love women too.
We're getting out of here, and we're saying, see you, ladies.
See you.
Hey, ladies.
Goodbye, ladies.
Gamer girls.
Yeah.